Okay, so this is a trade recap from November 20th where I traded Uber, Tesla, and Baba and ended up losing a little bit of money this day. And I think this is going to be a good video because this is the day after my really big winning day on the Tesla new all-time high. And not only myself, but I'm sure plenty other people watching are guilty of a lot of times the day after you make a lot of money, you can follow it up with some of your biggest losing days. And I started to feel myself kind of get there, almost over trade, maybe even get into that spot where I start making really bad decisions. And after 4 pretty quick trades, I was able to step in front of myself and realize it was not really going my way. And I'm down a little bit and I don't like to lose money and I want to get that money back, but I'm better off just walking away, and especially on a Friday. Now getting into the technicals, these are the levels that I wanted to trade around. Uber had a big move from 36 up to about 50. All-time high was 50.09 and had a bit of a consolidation, looked like a flag pattern. So 50.09 was that main level, that possible new all-time high trade. And now Tesla. I watch Tesla every single day. It made a new all-time high the day prior. The all-time high was 508.61. It was pretty far away. So the only real technical level that I was able to really see and felt good about trying to trade around was 501.39, which was just pre-market high. And now Baba, and this is a pretty ugly daily chart, not normally the type of daily that I look at, but the only reason why this was on my radar is because it was so beat up, very extended to the downside, put in a nice green candle, cleared a lot of this prior price action, and it gapped up. So really just trying to see a basic level to trade around, 264.50, pre-market high, and now just waiting for the open to see if any of these can set up, put in a possible opening range break or some sort of flag pattern and try to get a good entry. Now, knowing all that, let's get into the trades. And the first trade is going to be on Uber. Had a little bit of a pull off the open, held the 9, reclaimed VWAP, opening range break. The opening print high is $49.99, $50 whole number above, and all-time high above. I get long 250 shares just because I felt a little bit more comfortable trading the shares. And I got filled at 49.97, a little bit of a slow mover, but I wanted to hold out for that all-time high break. Because if it makes a new all-time high, I don't know how far it could go. Maybe a point, maybe 2 points. Who knows? But I wanted to give it a chance. So it took small share size and now just trying to let this develop and play out. And it comes back down to that 49.80 area. And I actually considered almost getting rid of this right here, but right off of VWAP, had a nice bounce, gets back into the 90s, and this looks really good. So almost kind of like a flat top break, opening range break. Once it clears 50, it's just about, can this get going once it makes a new all-time high? Coming into 50, nice whole number. And you can see right there, look at some size on the offer and instantly went right through 50, new all-time high. And now I just wanted to give this a chance to see how far this could possibly go. And when this pushed through with that much speed and instantly got rejected and started to come back down, that actually had me a bit worried. So I got out of the trade right there for a flat. And at least I listened to my rule of go quick or get out. It's disappointing it didn't work the way I wanted, but I would rather be safe than sorry, especially since I can be stubborn and sometimes hold losers. Now moving on to Tesla. So Tesla had a little bit of a dip off the open. Seen this pattern a lot. It looks like it has the possibility to sell off when it breaks 494. It doesn't. Reclaims VWAP, goes over the high, starting to consolidate towards the highs. The high a day is 501, also knowing pre-market highs are above. Nice tight flag pattern above the VWAP. That is a pretty good technical pattern. I have the 500 calls loaded, just trading 5. Don't want to size up and go crazy. And got long right there. So pretty good entry, right around 560s. Instantly, the tape started to speed up. Had a little bit of trouble at 501. Wanted to see that go pretty quick. Pretty aggressive stuff. So went up about 1.5 points and then instantly came back down 1.5 points and has another push into 501. I want it to go fast. It's not really going quick. So I'm already thinking in my head, I got to be ready to get out of this. And the moment this gets below 500, I just cut the position. And even though it didn't feel good, it sucks to lose money. I'd rather be safe. So I just took the quick loss and lost $222 on that trade. So as of right now, I've obviously taken 2 trades. I don't think that they were bad. I think the Uber was a nice setup, and I think Tesla was a nice flag pattern above VWAP with pre-market high above. It just didn't work. Sometimes good setups don't work. This is where I think this was a bad trade. I jumped in again really quick. And that green line on the chart, 502.49, that's an old level. But still knowing that pre-market highs is above, and maybe I just got in a little early or got shooken out. I hopped in it again. I probably could have just taken a deep breath and not chased it and taken a step back and told myself, let's wait for more consolidation or another very clean setup to take this. And instead, I jumped in really quick. And then here's where I'm already thinking, all right, I think I got in again really soon. And if this pulls back, I have to get out of this because I don't want to start over trading Tesla and possibly have a huge losing day. And the moment this comes back down, I just get out of the trade. So I took another loss there. So 3 quick trades so far and down 671 on the day. But even though those were losers, I'm glad that I got out because had I not gotten out and I was stubborn and held like I can be guilty of doing, look at what happened. Tesla fell another 3 points. So those losers would have been a lot bigger had I not just gotten out of it the moment it didn't go in my favor. So instead of being down 671, had I held that last one, I'd probably be down closer to $1,200–1,300. And I didn't mess with Tesla again after that. 2 losing trades and I moved on. My focus now is on BABA. BABA sold off a little bit, caught some support, reclaimed VWAP, making a push towards high of day. High of day is 264.50, and that's also pre-market high. But I don't want to chase this. So just realizing that buyers are in control. BABA has been beat up on the daily, and now it has an intraday level at 264.50 and pre-market high technical level above. So now just waiting for some sort of flag pattern to be able to get a good entry. And as this pushed up to 264.50, I was hoping that it could pull back just a little bit, give me some sort of quick flag pattern, because that makes me feel a lot better about going long versus just chasing it, because that already came from pretty far below, right around 262. So already moved 2 points straight up, and I don't want to chase that. But if it can give me a red candle in there and a little bit of a quick flag pattern, I feel a lot better about taking that trade. So this is great. Nice little pullback. Just want to see this close red. So closes red, which is great. That looks like a nice flag pattern coming up to 264.50. Long just before, anticipated a little bit of size at 264.50. Want to see it get right through it. Gets right through it, 264.60s. And now just want to see this start to go, but the tape didn't move that quick. Still wanted to give it a chance, but didn't have any crazy high expectations because as you can see, the tape speed is just not going very quick right now. Just want to see it get through 264.60, kind of stuck here. Gets through it, right up to 264.70. Not going that quick, and it's also pretty extended. This just came from 262.50. So realizing that the move has already happened. So in my head, I can't expect a ton, but still trying to hang in there and just get a piece of it. A little bit of size at 264.80, gets through 80, up into 264.89. A little bit of size on the offer, but nothing too crazy. Not going as quick as I would like, and already knowing that I'm down on the day. Don't really want to overtrade. I don't want to push it. So right there has a little bit of a pullback, and I just get out of the position. And on that trade, I made $198, but I'm still down $473 on the day. And this was the moment where I kind of took a deep breath, took my hands off the keyboard, realized that I just took 4 trades pretty quick. It's obviously not going in my favor, and I hate looking at a red P&L, right? Nobody likes looking at a red P&L, but trying to put it into perspective. I just made over $6,000 a day prior, and my trading has been kind of sloppy the last 2 weeks. So I actually had the discipline to say I am better off just calling it and not going nuts. And that was it. Those were the trades and the trade recap from November 20th. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.